Hello.
Hello, yay, great. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Gordon, I'm a performer and I've been tasked with the absolute pleasure of welcoming you to the 12-hour non-state parade. So welcome. The 12-hour non-state parade is of course a performative think tank. It is a shared time, a shared space in which to really unpick and challenge and imagine different alternative ways of organizing and being together in ways that are, otherwise or potentially opposite to the ideas of the state. And when I say the state, I agree a lot with Asa as well in terms of this singular narrative that is pursued and pushed, but also these ideas of picture making as well. I will be performing as Master of Ceremonies throughout today, and the more astute and observant of you will have noticed me over here behind the snare drum and the crash cymbal. As part of the Master of Ceremonies role, my task, my duty and joy is in the smooth, unceasing progress of this parade. And so as part of that, I've decided to build in some devices to help timekeeping. And essentially these will become signals to contributors, to speakers, to help let them know that one, they're running out of time, and two, that they are out of time. The first will be on the crash cymbal. It will be a kind of small, kind of shimmering ride, which will suggest the closeness to the end of time. And then the final will be on the snare, 2 beats. As part of this timekeeping role, I'm also tasked with introducing some of our contributors today. And I think I should, in the spirit of that, should start with introducing Asa Altegari, who doesn't need a huge introduction after that. Thank you so much for the power of possibilities there. You've set a really tremendous tone. Also to Rosie McDonald, who is our singer, who led quite a lot of people up from downstairs into the space. You've become a lot more familiar with her particular range over the course of the day as she announces the re-entry to the event after break times, after lunch, after dinner, to return to the non-state parade. I also want to introduce a more silent contribution in the form of quotes by Alain Badiou, which will take place, I think, on this screen over here. And they will be almost kind of act as a background murmur or buzz within the event. And they've been selected by a senior lecturer in philosophy, Frank Rudder, at the University of Dundee. So thank you very much for putting that together as well. I'd also like to introduce Angela Dimitrikaki, who will be punctuating the event with several provocations. Angela is a rigorous Marxist and feminist scholar. She is a senior lecturer in contemporary art history and theory at the University of Edinburgh, as well as contributing to a wide variety of journals and editorials as well. She will be provoking or producing these provocations after some of our contributors, and she will be either going with the flow of the parade or potentially diverging from it a little bit. We could have a polydirectional splintering parade at some point. And then towards the evening, she'll bring everyone back together in the form of a panel discussion where we have several of our contributors who will be speaking around ideas of the state and about their practices and their praxis. I think at this point I should mention that the speakers have been invited to provide a wide spectrum of political opinion. There are a lot of differences in the speakers, and I probably am safe to assume there are a lot of differences in terms of political opinions in the room as well. I want to stress that the parade is a space for civil discussion. It's for respecting differences, but also respecting the commonalities that have brought us all here together in terms of questioning and challenging these ideas of the state and the coercive soft power it has. I think that's everything. And if you do have any questions following speakers, please leave them to the panel discussion as well. We do not have time, unfortunately. I am a timekeeper here. As much as I like to think I'm an authority at keeping time, those of you who know me outside of this situation will know that I'm not quite that. So I'll get on to some kind of general housekeeping now. We have various Cooper Gallery assistants who are helping out today. I think they should be wearing red t-shirts and dotted around, but I can't see any red t-shirts, so maybe they're outside. But we've got Alison over there in the corner, and we have a few other kind of around the space as well. And if you do need the bathroom anytime, there are 2 toilets on this floor which you can access. Just ask one of the Cooper Gallery assistants to gain access. There's also an accessible toilet downstairs in the ground floor gallery as well, which again you can ask for help with if you need. There are no fire drills planned for today, but if you do hear the fire alarm, I would I would expect us to maintain the decorum of the parade that we will build, and to make our way very, very calmly and collectively down the stairs that you came up, and then out the front door of the gallery, and we're meeting on the left of the gallery in the car park, and that's our safe spot. Okay. We're also hosting a Twitter and Instagram feed, which we welcome contributions to if anyone wants to. The hashtag is 12-hour non-state parade, with capital letters for the different words, and the 12 is in numbers. Yeah, 1, 2, not 12 written. So please contribute to that if you would like to. Lastly, I want to get on to the thanks, which are numerous, as you can imagine, with as diverse and wildly ambitious an event as this is, to last over 12 hours. I'd first of all like to thank all the contributors whose, I guess, experiences and wealth of knowledge have really created a lot of excitement in everyone else who has been bringing this parade into kind of the more physical viewing. And we're very excited for the kind of rich depth that you will bring to the conversations and your different standpoints and experiences, so thank you. Secondly, I'd like to thank Creative Scotland, who have been really tremendous in also sharing that belief that art has the capacity and agency to do more within this kind of politically divisive climate that we're in. Thirdly, I'd like to thank colleagues at Duncan Jordanston College of Art and Design, as well as the University of Dundee, especially the Dean of Duncan Jordanston, Janice Aitken, Anita Taylor, and the Dean of Public Engagement, Janice Aitken. So thank you very much for your help and continued support through not only this project, but other projects with the Cooper Gallery too. And I'd like to thank Jason Shearer and Sarah Smart as well, who are 2 technicians who've been really incredibly helpful in bringing this together and facilitating this space. The thanks to colleagues also extends to Cooper Gallery colleagues, and Sophia Yadong-Howe, who is the principal curator of Cooper Gallery, has asked me to pass on her many, many thanks and deepest gratitude to the team here, including Peter Moore, Eileen Daly, Rachel Simpson, and as well as freelance coordinators Holly Knox-Yeoman and Alison Scott, who have been really, really helpful, not only today, but in the run-up and probably in the aftermath as well. Because an event isn't just a puncture in time, it has the build-up and the aftermath too. And also a big thank you to all the Cooper Gallery assistants as well, who have really kind of rallied around the spirit of this event and have made it. And lastly, I'd like to thank every one of you for being here. It's really tremendous to see so many faces and to know that there are so many different experiences in the room. The 12-hour non-state parade is a really rare experience in which to rigorously discuss and unpick things in both a formal and informal way. There will be formal moments of it, but there will also be informal times of a break, which I'm really excited to tune into a little bit. So thank you so much for really investing your time and energy into coming today. And maybe we'll get post 12-hour parade, we'll get a 12-day parade, we'll get a 12-month parade, 12 years, forever, 12,000 millennia parade, non-state parade. But to manage expectations, we do only have 12 hours of content today. So, without further ado, because I'm very conscious of my own time here, I'm going to announce Birgitta Jonsdottir, who is our first speaker of today. Thank you so much for coming. Birgitta has been incredibly influential in establishing two political movements in Iceland, the Civic movement and the Pirate Party, both of which have been successful in being elected into the Icelandic Parliament. She's also a fellow at the Internet Archive currently and is the chairman of the International Modern Media Institute. Her work is incredibly diverse in terms of your political advocacy and your approach to digital rights and digital privacy as well. So I'm really looking forward to hearing your presentation. So please join me in welcoming Birgitta Jónsdóttir to the stage.